Hello, everyone. Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh, the music just decided to go to the next song. Hi, guys. How are you doing today? Let me just move you over a little bit so I'm further away from the chat there. Yeah, that's better. That's a little bit better. Hi, Evie and Sophie. Oh my goodness, it's Pilot. Pilot is over right now. My sister's dog. And he's very confused. He's like, why are you wearing those headphones? What you doing over here, Auntie Taya? Oh, hey, Sleep. Oh my goodness. Hey, Eddie. Thank you so much for a year. You got your Goldie branch. Let's freaking go. Baby Pilot. He's wandering around. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. He can't go into the bedroom because I put up a lamp and he hates it. Okay, you can't go into the bedroom. You can't go into the bedroom right now. Otherwise, you'll see the lamp and you don't like the lamp. Okay, go around. Go around the other way. Good boy. Yeah, go sleepy. Go lay down. You're okay. Go lay down. Oh, no, no. He's very oh, see, he might start to bark. He might start to bark. Okay, just one sec. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's already causing chaos. Hey, Az and Burn Coffee and Alpha, of course, and Laura Megan. Oops. And King No, good to see you. He's already so silly. I am gonna be pet sitting a lot more and like I'm doing dog walking for my sister now. So he's gonna be a major feature. Probably most of the days that I stream, usually he won't be here. But because I didn't get my Wi-Fi set up yesterday, I had to take him today because Jess works today, so had to take him today. So he got a cameo, which is really funny that he was just like, I'm coming in first thing, of course, because I just started talking over here. So he's like, what's going on? Hello. New background dropped. Definitely not in its final form because it's crazy right now. I just like unloaded everything from the boxes and put it into the shelf. Also, I'm trying something new. I don't have my camera flipped, so like everything is like properly, like you can read all the text so I think that'll be good. I'm gonna try something a little different. I do like it. I do like this new setup. I don't have any lights on right now, so it'll probably change a little bit too. Hello, Erin. Hi, Evie and Strawberry. It's so chaotic. It's chaotic in a cutesy way. Alpha! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for 39 months. You're so sweet. Major congratulations on the move, Taya. We're also proud of you and excited for you. Thank you so much, Alpha. Thank you for being around for 30 months. Laura Megan, I'm doing good. The move, smooth. Okay, I understand like getting movers is not like the most accessible thing for everybody, but I would say if if moving is like an intimidating process for you and stressful and like makes you feel like anxiety like it does for me, excuse me. If it makes you feel anxiety, I do highly recommend being like, can I save up for movers? Can I like get a loan from a family member to get whatever. Anyways, I'm not saying like, but I am saying it because the difference that it made is actually crazy. Like it was so different than any other move that I've had before because they know what they're doing. It's like an everyday professional thing that they do. It's not like when you're doing your own move, it's chaotic because it's like, how many times do you move in your life? You're not moving every week. You don't have the science down. But they're like, I don't know, just the way that they put everything together and like the efficiency of it. Like they came with 4 guys and it was so easy. I mean, I did a lot of the work ahead of time to be ready to pack and everything. You look super fresh and not sleep deprived though. I have about a gallon of makeup on right now and I had to like color correct my under eyes, which I literally never have to. I don't get dark circles under my eyes typically. But I was like, I don't even have color corrector for under my eyes. So I was like, just put like some lipstick under my eyes to be like, okay, we corrected it. Like an orangey lipstick. Hi, thank you so much for being a Goldie Branch as for 2 months. So many member milestones. Congrats on moving. Love how everything looks, even though it's not done. So excited for this new era. Thank you. Yeah, Alpha, you seem like an absolutely lovely person. Alpha is an absolutely lovely person, 100%. Movers are so good. When my partner and I moved into our place, we got movers. You look like a bit like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. I do feel like, okay, there's this thing that happens when you're moving and everything's still in boxes. That's like, what is my routine? I don't know what my routine is. What time do I wake up? I don't know. My eyes pop open at 6:30 in the morning, even though I'm going to sleep at like midnight or 1 a.m. So I am really sleepy. I'm really sleepy. The big move is behind me now. Exactly. Like I still have, no, I gotta get used to it being reversed. I still have like a ton of boxes over here going on, which is yeah, and the bedroom still has a lot, but essentially I just like brought all the boxes in here. Other side. I like just brought all the boxes in here and like most of them are labeled, but I really didn't label them specifically enough, to be honest. This one just says office. That's helpful. Gee, thanks, Pastea. I really know what's in that box now. You couldn't have said stationery. You couldn't have just said pens. Pencil cases. No, you just office. That's it. That's all there is. So one thing at a time, but they put it all into like the places where it needs to be. At least the bedroom is getting a little bit less chaotic, which is nice. Hope Mania, thank you so much for being here. Just found your channel through Sailor Moon stream. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I love that island. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm hoping like just today is just like a kind of a catch-up stream, I guess. How have you guys been doing? And talking about moving, so but we'll be definitely getting back into playing Animal Crossing really shortly. I'm just absolutely exhausted. And thank you that you said that I look refreshed, because the gallon of makeup that I put on is working. So that's fantastic. The other day, Jess used the term poop cringe, and I had completely forgotten that that was a thing we came up with on the channel, so that was pretty funny. I did make a list. Oh, yeah. Walking to go get groceries, okay? For those of you who don't know, like, I'm in Toronto now, so that's very exciting. First off, I'm in a city where I was in a city before, but I was more like in the suburbs, like seriously in the suburbs. Not a whole lot going on. I could, from my house, walk to the grocery store, but it was like a 20-minute walk. If you're not gonna like get a bunch of groceries when you have to walk 20 minutes to get to it. So here, I actually did walk to go get groceries the other day. 9 minutes there, 9 minutes back. That's not even a big deal, even if I buy heavy stuff. But I did pick up a honeydew melon, and balsamic vinegar at one point, and then I was like, I'm not carrying a jar of balsamic vinegar, and like I'm not carrying a honeydew. It's funny though, because I'm just so used to like just being like, I'll get in the car to do it, and it's like now I just like I can walk. Like I can walk to a drugstore. I can walk to go get a coffee. I can walk to do my groceries, go to a dollar store. I have 2 grocery stores within walking distance. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Moving does take a lot of energy, but so worth it. It's honestly, I haven't had such a smooth transition into a new place ever. Because I think like having to prepare for somebody else to move your things too. I mean, even if you're going to be moving your own things, preparing in such a way that's like with other people in mind that they're going to be like picking up your, even if you're like being kind to yourself, because I think like when you move yourself, you're like, oh, I'll pack that up last minute. It doesn't really matter. Controversial maple. I got some Fable cuties on my island. Miss Controversial Maple. And Drago. I love Drago. He's so freaking cute. One of the best lazies. Honestly, alligator lazies, Alfonso, Drago, get into it. It's very cute to see them racing around with their mouths open. Naruto style, right? That's what that running is when they have their hands back. If I saw somebody running like that in real life, I would be... I think honestly I would be impressed. I'd be like, that... You seem like a courageous person. That's awesome. I would love it if I could walk to a grocery store, but they're all so far away from me. To get to like the ones that I actually... Like the 2 that are close to me are not my top picks. There's one that's like... the expensive grocery store, but also weird. If you're in Canada, you know, like there's a couple that are like, why are you so expensive? And you're not well lit and you're weird. So one of those ones. And then the other one is kind of on the main road and it's a little more sketchy. So, you know, they're just for like, hey, I'm out on a walk and I feel like grabbing milk or something like that, probably. Hey, Corgi Crossing. That happened all the time when I was in school. Naruto was super popular. Kids were just running around your school ground like that. That's hilarious. I moved from Chicago to a smaller city in Missouri. I really miss the walkable city. I went from living where I lived before. Jamie, thank you so much. Welcome in. I am living my city girl life already. Having breakfast on the balcony all the time. I freaking love it. The view is like makes me want to cry. That's so funny that you said that, Laura Megan. Yes, I did. Literally this morning I like set up my little breakfast tray with my little coffee and my protein bar, my yogurt, and I went out to the balcony and just like chilled there, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I really wish that I could show it off. I really wish that I could be like, check it out. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to dox myself. But it's so funny to be like, yeah. Also, congratulations on 53K. Thank you. I'm really hoping to like get back on my content grind because like the channel is growing and I want to be like, of course, I want to like be present on the channel once more, which I can be now that I'm actually here and continuing to get settled slowly. I will not accidentally dox myself again. I really need to go back to the other streams to see the mood boards for all the rooms. Oh my gosh. They are really coming together. The bathroom. It's funny, Jess sent me a picture today of like an Amazon picture that she was like, you should get this for your bathroom. I'm like, that's literally the one that I have saved for my bathroom, girl. That's literally the one. I'm so curious about your view, but you definitely should not dox yourself. Okay. I don't even want to describe it to you. But it's so good. 26 people watching, 24 likes. Good job, guys. That is a great job. Thank you. I think it's because the stream was up for a little while. We got a head start with the likes. And I know This is just a chatty stream, so if you're just dropping in and you're like, oh, she's not playing Animal Crossing. No, I'm not gonna be playing Animal Crossing today. Does the whole stream setup work out with playing the game and all? I think so. I've gone down to two point of views. What am I talking about? I've gone down to 2 monitors now when I used to have 3. So I won't have one that's like solidly just for monitoring gameplay, which will be a little bit different. I'll have to see how that works out. I might end up getting a 3rd monitor that's like small. I kind of think it'd be cute actually to get like a really small little monitor that's like just for gameplay and like mounted to the wall on the side or something like that, but I think it'll work out fine with the way that I have it now. I actually ordered, and it should be here on Wednesday, like one of those risers to put on your desk that like you can set your monitors on top of, so I can have a little bit more real estate. A baby monitor. Literally a baby monitor. So like I want one of those little, I ordered one so that it will sit on top of the desk and it has little legs. It looks very clean. It looks very chic. I'm excited to get it. And so this setup that I have right now is just like the put it together so that you can stream and figure out the rest later. So I'll probably end up taking all of this down and putting it back up once that thing comes. And then I also have a little wheelie thing coming that I can set my desk, my PC on and roll underneath the desk. Cause like I can't be taking up real estate on the desk with a whole PC. Cause like there's just not enough storage. There's not enough table space. And I want this table, I kind of created like, oh, you can see it here. This table desperately needs to be repainted. I got it in college. It was like at one of the places that I moved into, and it's like chipping, like the legs are chipping so much, and it's needs to be repainted, but it makes just a slight L. It's only like 1.5 feet of a like L-shaped desk. And right now my monitor is on that my PC is on that one, so yeah. And I love this shelf behind me because really this whole room is just like open concept, and then my kitchen is like over here. You can't really see it because it's kind of like the white balance just like blows out that whole area and makes it all bright, but Chip mention. Yes, this is stream setup number 1.0. Version 1.0. The multi-monitor gang. Oh, I've had multi-monitors. I used to have 3. Like, I had one just for the gameplay. And also, hey, sister. This is Pyra, my sister. Not Jess, though. I have 3 sisters. I must say the natural light is chef's kiss. It's all natural. She's all natural. The lighting, she's all natural right now. She's a natural girl. Because it's all just windows back there. And they're open right now, which is funny because you can't even see out. But that's not the direction that the view is in anyways. Yeah, maybe I could put a curtain to pull behind me. Honestly, I think that if I was gonna put a curtain anywhere, I'd put a curtain on that side, like covering over my entryway, so that probably people in the hallway can hear me right now. I don't care. Yeah, the unboxing is gonna take a little bit. I just wanted to get things out of the boxes, and then I can go through and like sort through closets in the future. I love that Cal-X shelf. Like the Cal-X shelf is so convenient. Right now it's a mess. It's really not going to be like this in the future. I was just like, get it out of the boxes so I can see it. And I know I'm not chatty in the stream, but I'm really excited for you for the move and curious for how the streaming background will look. Thank you for coffee. It'll probably be pretty similar to this because I don't really want to move it too much. Let me just see if I can show you like a little bit around, like this side. So like this was the other option, but it's not as cute because this is like my bedroom door And like my bathroom door, fan. It's not as nice. The other side is, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, you can see Pilot! Look, you can see him! Oh my god! You can see him sleeping on the couch. What a baby! I did take out the items from that portion of the Kallax. That's so funny. Perfect angle. I took out that box from there just so that I could peek through and see him sleeping. He's such a cinnamon bun. Rhiannon, hello. Closets are the last place to organize. Jeez, my dad texting too soon. Press enter. Cap'n Cozy, I had no idea you had more than one sister. I was gonna ask if you moved closer to your sisters. I did. I moved closer to my, so I'm the oldest, and I'm looking over here. I moved closer to, I'm the oldest, and then I moved closer to my next oldest sister, and then Pyra is the next one, and then we have another sister after that. No worries. It's very hard for me to call Pyra Pyra, but I know Pyra wants to be called Pyra, so I'll try to keep it in mind, but I'm like, yes. Anyways, yeah, the little baby over here, that's his spot. He has chosen that spot as his little napping spot. I'm gonna pinch your head. I'm gonna pinch your head. Ew, I really spat on that one. Disgusting. Pilot just sleeping there. So cute. But this view is definitely the better one. Did I place it back exactly where I wanted it? Yeah. I wonder if I can even do this. It does remind me of the drawing. Hey Zoe, hello. Oh yeah. You were asking if it has windows on all sides. It doesn't have windows on all sides. There's a big window in the bedroom, and then there's 2 giant windows and a door in the middle for the balcony. I don't know if it will like focus too much. Let like focus if I'm back. No, I'm just completely highlight. I'm a ghost back here. I'm a ghost. A ghost. Anyways. I turned into an angel. I'm a spectre. Overexposure, blending. That's not the wall back there. That's just like because it's so bright. It is funny. It's like the window is making it so bright. Overexposed. It's so white it's hurting my eyes a little. Yeah, in the future, I think I'm gonna, this tree that's like back here, I think I'm actually gonna be taking that tree and putting it like right here. There's a chair in the living room, but there's a little spot like right here once these boxes are gone for that tree to like be closer in frame. And I think that will balance things out. I'm also going to be putting up some artwork on the walls back there, and I think it'll be a little bit easier. The overexposure is great for not doxing myself. This morning it was raining and like we actually had a bit of a thunderstorm. So it was a lot darker this morning when I was like adjusting the light for the stream, but I think it actually worked out well. I think it's nice. Yeah, so anyways, got my internet set up. It was funny, the first couple days I did not have internet because I went to go plug it in and they were like, it should just be plug and play, like we're all set up, like yeah, this like internet service provider is completely available for your building, it's fine. I plug in my modem when I get here. Oh, so it's not working. Oh, so it's not working. They're like, that'll be $50 for a technician to come by. I'm like, didn't you say that it was available for this? So why haven't I? So yeah, I had to pay. Plug it. It never is. That is BS. You thought it was a hanging plant. No, it's a full tree. It's a tree. You can kind of see the details of my tape, like the plants that are on my table back there. But other than that, you can't really tell what's going on. It's kind of hard to see what's happening back there. It's never plug and play. So yeah, the guy came over yesterday and he had to do some stuff on the balcony. And he like went out onto the balcony for a second because I had all my windows closed because when it's bright, the sun heats this place like a oven. So I just have like light blocking blinds. I don't have fully like blackout blinds in this space because I don't want it to be dark. I just want it to not heat it up like an oven. It's actually pretty fresh in here, and you guys don't hear the AC, right? And the fan. It's kind of like a wind tunnel in here right now. I hope you don't hear it too much. My pop filter did break on the way over, and I know that just sounds like I'm saying that it broke because you know that I hated it. Who's to say what happened? Either way, it's in the garbage. It did break. It broke, but it probably broke in a way that I could have fixed, but I was like, no, you're freaking broken now. Bye. I hated it. Oh, how I hated her. The struggles of moving to a new place. Also, I have a fan on too, so I just hear your beautiful voice. Oh, I'm glad. Not the plug and play internet. That just makes me think of plug and play consoles, which is so funny. Sometimes when you're talking, I can hear it a little. Okay, that makes sense. It's so hot here. I'm glad you have some form of AC, for sure. It's so hot. Sorry for making you get a pop filter all those years ago. Well, hopefully in the future, very near future, I am going to be getting a new microphone because this one makes me feel crazy just as much as the pop filter. It's another variable, right? The pop filter on top of not having a great mic. I mean, the Yeti Nano, it's fine. It's just fine, but it's not ideal. Hey, Emily. It's not ideal. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. I just kind of wanted to come on and chat for a bit because, yeah, I moved and I wanted you guys to see the new place. I think that it's going to be good for me. I have too much makeup on right now to cry, but I've been crying a lot because it's very emotional. Like, it feels good, but it's also like, you know, when it's like, it feels so nice that you just start to cry because you're so happy. And then you're like, why? I don't want to cry though, because this is happy. Do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, this is good. And I'm excited, but I'm crying now. Because I just saw my view out the window and I can't believe this is my life. Or like, I'll just wake up and then I'm like, oh yeah, that was a really deep sleep that I was in. Oh, I'm in a new place. Oh, this is my home. Like, it's very strange. I don't know if, you know. The dog, Elfo, you're obsessed with that dog sticker. Mandatory dog sticker. Thank you, Elfo, you're so sweet. I'm so excited for you to be entering this new chapter of your life. Thank you, Laura Megan. Sometimes a tear's just gotta fall. Sorry if you shared but before, have you mentioned the reason for your move? I have not. I have shared with the Goldie branches. I don't know if I'm fully ready to share that on public stream, but yeah, I have not. A new era. For a new era. Getting accustomed to your new norm is a surreal feeling. It's so weird. Hey, Ace. It's so strange because it's like, how do I do my regular life? I was kind of mentioning this before, but it's like, I don't know. I'm staying up way too late because also it's summer and I've been walking around a lot more, like walking. And I'm just sweaty at the end of the day. So I want to have a shower, but it's like, okay, so then I'm going to have a shower and then I'm going to brush my teeth, but where's my, and how do I, and what am I, and where are my clothes? And you know, I don't have the routine down, and then I'm walking from one place to the next. I'm like, go, where did I leave my phone? Okay, I'll put my phone in like a random box somewhere. Like, I don't know the normal places. You know when you're in your home and you're like, I usually set my phone down here. Like when I'm in my workplace, I set it down here. When I'm in my bedroom, I set it down over here. Like, I get into those routines and then it makes it like a no-brainer to find my stuff. But in this new place, I'm like, I have so many bruises on my legs. That sounds so bad, but it's just because I'm kicking boxes every 5 seconds. Anytime too much emotion, cry. Exactly, 100%. I moved to Toronto. Your view at night must be great. It must be so freeing to have your curtains open. Exactly. I just have my curtains way open at night. It's so calming. You just see the city and you just see like I have my warm, cozy inside lighting on. So it's not even like I feel super exposed at all. It's just cozy. Unpopular opinion, crying is the best. Can't wait for what's to come in the new place. Sometimes, but honestly, because I've been crying, because in recent times I've cried so much because of sadness, happy crying, it's like it borders the line. I'll like start to cry because it feels so good, and then I'm like, ooh, this is reminding me of bad cry. So I have to like kind of stop. It's gonna take a while. Oh yeah. That sounds like my personal hell. I get so anxious when I lose anything. You still see the world going on as you settle down. Exactly. But it has been very comfortable, very cozy, and the little things that have come up, like the internet not working, like my neighbors being very, very weird. I've had to complain about them. It's not good. I hope they move soon. Like that? That's not great either, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it. One day at a time. Try me, bitch. Try me, bitch. Kids out in the hallway. Kids out in the hallway. Being nasty. Throwing balls at the wall. Sitting in pool tubes in the hallway. Riding your bike up and down the hallway. Anyways, it's the ones. It's the ones. It's the same ones that yeah. Anyways, I don't know why that's such a satisfying move to do. I'm really loving it. It feels good. I think I just need to stretch. Me leaving my apartment. I know. And also, we realized very quickly, Jess and I, that like, if I need to babysit Pilot on like a Friday, that's a no-go. Because the cleaners are here and he hates the vacuum cleaning outside. He was a shaking, barking, crying mess trying to find a place to hide. And I was like, please just don't pee on the floor. And he didn't. He's a good boy. Dangerous, Taya. Exactly. But I know, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Hi, Cyber. Girl, I've had my fair share of that trouble. Feel free to vent at any time. Thank you. I know, it's so ridiculous. They vacuum the halls every week, yeah. I think they might come 2 days a week. I'm not sure. I know for sure it's on Friday because it was very dramatic. He was poor. I felt so bad. He was shaking, like I felt so bad. It's fancy. I mean, if they didn't, they get nasty. The elevators get nasty and stuff. But it's a very nice place. Like I like my own, and I'm really glad like Jess helped me to paint. Not that you can see it. You can only see this one like slightly blue wall, and then yeah, you can kind of see my bedroom color over there and like the little hallway area that she painted. Oh my gosh. But yeah. Ew. Poor Pilot, so cute. I felt so bad for him. I was like, oh, and also, hey Mandy, how are you doing? Oh my gosh. Can we just talk about Mandy? I just saw you, and then I saw you and Elfo there grouped together. Can we just talk about RuPaul's Drag Race for just 1 second? Is everybody caught up? Am I free to speak? Because I need to speak on this. I need to say my piece. For crying out loud. Yes, I'm caught up. We need to talk. Free to and Wendy, are you caught up? Mandy's caught up. Is everybody caught up? On Drag Race. How are you doing? I was waiting for Drag Race. Yep. We need to discuss this. I'm caught up. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I've gotten so many shorts recommended lately. Mistress Isabel Brooks. I experience the full spectrum of emotions when it comes to this person. Exactly. So weird. She sucks. It was so weird. All of her things that she does are so weird. It pissed me off so much. I was like cringing. Irene putting her head down on the workroom table was like, I'm with you. I 100% am on. Yes, that. Her villain era now. That was her. I would have screamed in her face if I was Aja and she had tucked my hair away from my ear to laugh in my ear. Oh, girl, she is dancing with a machete. You're gonna get your head cut off. What? You are going to be assassinated. And then, like, I don't understand the discourse online. I'm so confused. People being like, not her mean mugging, like calling out the production for the riggedness of it all. I'm like, do you see what she's... Are we watching the same show? The Snatch Game was weird. Her chin thing... Like, I get it, that's a character, but it wasn't funny. She was just acting mean. And then... Like, I want to ride for her, but I can't because I'm just like, I know you're Cancer, but you're kind of giving toxic Cancer personalities. Disappointing me. She's not bluntly honest. She's just mean. Exactly. Snatch Game was a whole mess. How did Ross choose MIB for the wild card when he wasn't even there and she was eliminated? I was so pissed that Denali was not on that. Tina, Acid, I was so like, what is happening? I was so expecting for Denali to be Denali. What? I don't understand. Carrie twice? Toxic is the word. Yeah, Alpha, I joked it was the former fat looking out for the other fat phobic former fats. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It needed to be Denali. Chip, hello. MIB thinks she's being Bianca Del Rio, but it's just giving pure bully. Okay, like, I don't know why her laughing at Aja, that was the straw for me. I was like, okay, you're being kind of like sassy to Ginger, but even still it was like so backhanded that I was like, that's not even funny. Yeah, I hope you win the whole thing. She was like, the way that Ginger's face just fell, I was like, all right, but also Ginger, what is it? Who I don't understand this bent that they're on. Like, I get it. You had a weight loss journey. You know, you're feeling your oats. I honestly, that's not the most interesting thing about you. If that's the most interesting thing about you, get a personality. Can you just work on yourself a little bit more? What? I didn't expect to be rooting for Aja so much, but she's really a lovely chickie. I know. I never cared for her in the early seasons, but I love her now. She's an icon. I agree. The dancing gets me together. I love it so much. It is exhausting. Honestly, the whole thing is exhausting. And like, I can't, honestly, it's seared into my retina, that weird bathing suit look that MIB did. That I feel weird calling her MIB. I know you guys are using the short form, but Mistress doing that, I was like, what is happening? I was like, hate it. The second it came out, hate it. Her transformation, I was like, what do you do? Anyways, I feel like MIB feels lost. She doesn't know who she is somehow. Oh, I adored Mistress in her OG season. She's just being nasty right now. And it's clear she was never body positive and only used her body as a gimmick before. Wow. I just think she's so mean. Like, her mean mug face when she's like staring into the camera, just like so quiet, making everybody feel uncomfortable. Evie, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your well wishes, I suppose. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. I wish there was a better word for well wishes. Thank you for your kind words. There you go. That's it. My mind is already going crazy over how I'm gonna do your B-Day card. I'm probably going to do it digitally. Ooh, fun. I had to stop watching the show because of MIB's bracket. Stressed me out too much. Exactly. Honestly, I fell off in a major way. I have not been watching Untucked because I just can't handle it. And I was so excited for the first I loved the first bracket. The first bracket was my favorite. Irene, like, and you see all Irene, Bosco, and Aja coming out of the first bracket. I'm like, the first bracket was top tier. For me, it was top tier. All of them are amazing. Bosco crushed it. And I also really liked the runway being like this tinfoil business. Mistress's look was so much. George's look was so much, but I did like the little hair danglies. That was cute. George's also has been really impressing me. I really do like her a lot. Irene, I was a little bit disappointed with the talent show, just a little bit. I wanted a little bit more, but the body was so cool. I really loved that outfit. And I just love her so much that I'm like, Irene honestly can do no wrong, even coming out with little T-Rex arms. I love her. I was a little I noticed them before the judges said it. I was like, why are your arms so tiny? What's going on? After seeing Susie Toots' arm, like, looking so accurate, those arms, you gotta do it perfectly. Meanwhile, I still love Ginger. I feel like she embodies Glamour Toad. Although it made me sad that she said during the episode that she could now finally be pretty for the first time. Yeah, that did make me sad. I genuinely don't like MIB's look on the runway. Yeah, I was like, I kind of like what's going on with the shoulders. And then I looked at it more and I was like, I kind of don't love what's going on with the shoulders. There was just so much going on. It felt like your eyes had nowhere to rest. I thought of Susie too. It was truly an optical illusion. Get ready for more fan art. Yay! Georges as a performer, whenever she does that arm spinning thing, I'm like, girl, your joints are going crazy right now. Like the arm spinning with it was the wind blowing back the hair that was the part that got me. I was like, something about the fan blowing the hair back like crazy. I was like, woo, that is cute. That is fun. I really hope that I don't understand the pick for Carrie Colby, honestly. Like, she did great. Don't get me wrong, liked her. But Denali was right there. I'm so confused. Like, why was Denali not chosen? I'm very like, yeah. Wait, I love your shirt. Merch designs can be very sheesh, but this one is so gorge. This, yeah, Queen Herbie. Where am I going here? I love it. And on the back it says, the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek. I do like Queen Herbie's merch. I want to get on my merch game again and make stuff that's more simple like this, because it is very wearable. All my merch designs are too extra. Like, I don't end up wearing them as often because I'm like, that's a lot for today. Ugh. I didn't think of that, Wendy. Interesting. That's a very good point. Do you think they felt bad for Carrie because of the MIB half point thing? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Okay, that makes sense. I have such amnesia. I have such amnesia. I completely forgot that that even happened. Look at me go. That makes sense. Actually makes a lot of sense though. It is interesting though. I like the format. I'm curious to see what happens in the next one. I'm surprised that they didn't just tell. I mean, I get it. It's the wild card, bleh, but it's like, why did you talked about this clearly. Why did two of you choose Carrie? Like, you had an option to throw a third one in and make it even more exciting. Just throw freaking Nicole Page Brooks from Atlanta, Georgia in there. Why not? It feels so, it feels weird. I'm like, I like the format, but it feels weird. I saw a short YouTube of Denali confirming she walked off and that Rue wasn't happy with her for her. Oh, I love how you tried to correct yourself and then you tried to short. I don't understand anything at all. It's still fun listening to you all being so passionate about something. Thank you, Eddie. Off topic, I love seeing Angeria. I love her so much ever since her original season. I always forget that she has a crazy southern accent. I literally always forget that. I'm like, she's so beautiful, and then she has this wild, like, beautiful southern accent. For some reason, I always think that she's gonna have like a European accent in my head. I don't know why. Why do I do that? I don't know. It's probably because when I first saw her, I saw her like from the All-Stars, the last All-Stars 9. Was she in All-Stars 9? Is that what I'm thinking? Yes, she won All-Stars 9. Duh. But I saw a like Pit Stop. That was when I was just watching Pit Stop, and they don't really share the person's voice. So I like just had my own voices for these people in my head. She's a Southern Belle. She is a Southern Belle. Such a positive light. I found it funny, like her being like, check, after every time. And then Michelle saying check and her being like, that's my line. I liked that. That was really cute. Little titch. That was a cute little titch. I liked that. I really enjoyed watching the Pit Stop episode with Thorgy. There were some good ones. Honestly, I feel like Monet is kind of hitting her stride with the Pit Stop lately, which is kind of sad because it's like the last couple episodes. I'm like, you're really hitting your stride now, girl. Maybe I'm just getting used to the way that she interviews and talks. It's your girl, Monet Exchange. I'm like, it's your girl, and my good sis, my good... Anyways, it's very formulaic. I find when yes, Saphira was a lovely guest. I love Saphira. This is gonna sound so weirdly specific. I love Saphira's teeth. I know she like plays on the whole vampire thing, but there's something in the teeth that's like mesmerizing. The way that she like smiles and the form that her mouth takes, it's like her teeth kind of have like a shape out like this. It kind of makes me, I don't know, it does have a vampire kind of vibe, which is probably why she leans into that. I adore Jujubee. They were all so good. I get it. It's her mouth. It's beautiful. Yes. Okay. I'm not crazy. Maybe it's an opera thing. I relate to Monet more than Trixie probably. I just love Trixie so much. Ugh. Some people just got such good teeth. It's hypnotic. I adore Saphira so much. Okay, and I do get locked in on some people's teeth sometimes because this is gonna sound even more creepy because one of my friends from college, her dad had such interesting teeth, and I would always say to her, like, your dad has like really distinctive canines, and for some reason that like always caught my eye. And she was like, that's so weird. Why would you say that about my dad? And I was like, well, yeah, I guess now thinking back, probably was a little bit weird. I was like, sorry, girl. Sorry, girl. Look, it only took me like 5 seconds to get comfortable in this new space and be talking at full volume the way that I normally do. So that's good. And now that I'm aware of it, I'm starting to like second guess myself too. I forgot where I was while we were talking about Drag Race. I literally just forgot where I was for a second. I'm back. Oh my god, I'm in a new space. Oh my god, what's happening now? Wait, wait, where am I? What's happening? I threw out my nasty... I didn't throw it out. Where is it? It's over here? I tucked it away somewhere. My old mouse pad. I'm still connected to this. What's the charge level of my... What's the charge level of my headphones? Okay, they're at 70%. Oh my god. I can be free. I don't have to be tethered anymore. My nasty... Here it is. Oh, look at this drawing of a tree I made that I found. Look at this! That's disgusting, girl. Let it go. She's dead. She's been dead. She's peeling. That's my wrist oil. That's from my nasty wrist. Ah. Saphira is pansexual. I feel like she's constantly flirting with everyone. That I do feel like that. Yeah. Maybe that's why it's like she has this mesmerizing thing. I love the lighting in the new place. Thank you, Wendy. I love it too. It's so cute. That is strange. I know some people who are insecure about their teeth. I personally would love to hear that about mine. Yeah, get a new mouse pad, girl. So we're upgrading. I have my desk pad anyways. I just had, because I like the wrist support, but I found this when I was moving, which is like for your keyboard and your mouse. And now I'm using this on top of my desk mat, and it's so much better. And I can, you know what? This can go in the garbage. This can say goodbye. I'm not going to throw it across the room. I almost did, and then I remembered that Jess's dog is here, and I'm not going to do that. Let's do a pilot check. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you guys gotta see him. Can you see him like this? Look how cute he is. Look how cute. I know, I love seeing different features on people's faces too. Distinctive nose, distinctive mouth, yes. Speaking of nasty wrist oil, my glasses have decided to fight me because of the buildup of my face oil and sweat. Anyone know the painful pump of my nose will go away? I'm kind of nervous. The painful... Oh no! I don't know. Kind of nervous. Oh no. I'm so glad I caught stream today instead of sleeping in. I actually got the dishes done. That's awesome. Painful bump on my nose. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. Stop. He's so cute. Look at the little baby. He's such a baby. That's his spot. The pilot window. I'll have to like mount a little secondary camera to like keep an eye on him, but he probably won't be here all the time when I'm streaming. I feel like this angle is better for Pilot than it is for me. Loki is sleeping on my legs right now. Aw, getting neutered tomorrow morning. Oh my gosh. Prepare yourself, Loki. It's low key gonna hurt. It's low key gonna kind of suck probably. When I was in New York, one of my coworkers told me when we first met, she thought I was way too cool for her. I was like, really? I always feel like the weirdo who doesn't know how to socialize. Mandy, you're so cool. And I also need to sneeze. Oh. Oh, 1 second. Oh my gosh. Mandy, that's crazy. That's actually crazy because you are so cool. I need a trash can for my office here. I don't have one yet. I want to sniff his little snoot so bad. Aw. Thank you. You're our cool weirdo. Bless you. Bless you. Oh. I almost tipped my microphone over. I mounted my microphone onto a tripod next to me. I do need to get like a wall-mounted mic stand now because I don't want to have a little table beside me anymore. I don't have room for it. Let us know what Pilot's snoot smells like. We need to know. Smells like? I don't think he would let me get that close to his face. I do not approach him in that way. His foot? What his foot smells like? I don't even know when this was made. This is a drawing of a tree that I found. That I did a long time ago. Warm popcorn and Frito. Are you talking about his feet? If I get close to Pilot's nose like that, he would freak the heck out. Yeah, what else I got back here? I got my lights. My god, he's so cute. He's just passed out. I'm actually really glad that he's passed out. Does Pilot have corn chip paws? Probably. His snootsy. I always kiss Loki's little face. I mean, Jess kissed his face. I can ask Jess. I love Pilot like a nephew. Which sounds like I love him less, but I love babysitting him. I love when he's over. He's so cute. I love taking care of him. And then he goes home. It looks like a mirror image. Yeah, that's true actually with the roots. Pilot be like, you're not my real mom. Exactly. You're not my real mom. It's funny because Jess always calls me sister to him. Like sister. Like she'll say it like that. That tree looks like a Celtic tree of life. Oh yeah. It was from a while back. Yeah, got all kinds of crazy stuff in this space. I need to go through and sort everything out. All of my stuffed animals are in those 2 bags over there. I really wish I could show you around, but I'll make a video. Yes, he is a Shiba Inu. I just heard some sounds outside, but whatever. Also, you can give them back to your parents. Spirit of hanging out with fur babies. That's me with seeing kids go through my cash. Fun little visit, and then they go home. You can... Fun Auntie Taya, exactly. I don't want to smell my pets. I only have fish. Imagine fishing out your fish from the water just to give them a little sniff. You just sift them out of the water. Put them back. I yearn to be free from their plastic prison. The yearn to be free. I'm not sure. Oh, the fish? Yes, Az is actually purebred Shiba Inu. Both of his parents are from Japan. Both of his parents have papers from Japan. He's full. Oh, my stuffed animals. Right. Oh my god. I seriously have goldfish brain. Oh my god, I meant to tell you this actually. Speaking of fish, the fish be like, I can't breathe. And your fish just smells fishy. I hold them in my hands sometimes, but never out of the water. That makes sense. Pilot is Japanese. Pilot is a first generation Canadian. Yeah, he's so cute. I was gonna say, I went to do groceries. I walked to do groceries the other day at like 9 p.m., which was crazy in and of itself, but in a city that's safe, like in this area. Is Pilot an immigrant? I went at like 9 p.m. There were still tons of people out, like children playing. It's summer, right? So like it gets dark a lot later. And I went and I was walking back, or no, I was in the store at the cash. I took so many laps around that grocery store too. Just taking laps around. Oh, I forgot lemons. Oh, I forgot dip. Oh, I forgot blah, blah, blah. Mandy. Thank you so much for being a member for 15 months. I'm a toddler now. I love that. Check me out, guys. I'm a toddler, 15 months old, baby. Learning how to speak. I definitely know how to walk. Or I don't know what kids' milestones are. Do you know how to walk yet? Chip, thank you so much for being here. I got my nephew here. You gotta go pick up your nephew. That's so cute. Have a nice day. See you later. Did he get the name from flying a plane to Canada? Thank you, Mandy. Mandy hype. Yeah, so I was in the grocery store and I was like having trouble. I dropped my list on the way over. Literally, I made a list so that I would remember the things that I need because my fridge was like empty. In and out for Drag Race talk. Perfect timing for Chip. Exactly. Perfect timing. My fridge is empty, so I had to go to the grocery store. But I made a list because I was like, I'm going to forget some stuff that I need. Guess what? Dropped the list on the way over. Paper. I was probably taking my phone out of my bag because it was in the same pocket as the list. And probably when I pulled my phone out of my bag, the list came out as well. I'm a three-nager. A three-nager is so funny. Wendy, 41 months? 41 months? Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Wow. Thank you, Mandy. Not Mandy, my goodness. Thank you, Mandy, as well. But thank you, Wendy. Brain on half speed. The person in the background, a member actually got me this. Lizette got me this bag. Love, 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 love. So yeah, I was having brain farts continuously in the grocery store because I dropped my list on the way to the grocery store. And then I got to the cash, right? I put down all the stuff that I needed and I put down saran wrap first, right? Your names are very similar. I put down saran wrap and then I put down all the other things that I needed. And for some reason, the saran wrap got like, maybe it rolled and it was like slightly further away from my groceries. And I was like, that's not mine. I didn't buy that. I didn't buy that saran. I didn't put that there. Who put that there? That's not mine. That's the person before me. Fully, it was mine. And I was like, oh, sorry, that's not part of my order. The cling wrap. And then I was like, oh my goodness, yeah, sorry, it actually is. I'm really tired. I felt already started the interaction embarrassed. And then the cashier like starts my order and I have, I'm bagging at the end and he's like putting the things through and he's like, he goes, so you want this? He hands me the cling wrap. So you're sure you want this? It was nice. He was like, you know, being a little bit more playful. I was like, thank you for like, you know, softening my brain farts. And then he was handing me stuff Like, I've never seen a cashier just like hand me the things. Like, as I was loading them in, he was like handing them directly to me, like, you got it? He even said that. I like went to go grab something from him and he was like, you got that? And I was like, yeah, I do. Like, he was worried about me, I think. He was worried about my state. And I was like, yeah, I was just doing, Jess and I were doing some scratch off tickets. That's our little trashy fun hobby that we do now. We get our little crossword scratch offs and sit around and drink energy drinks with our scratch off tickets. Anyways, we were doing that. And I finished and I was like, man, this had nothing good. This crossword, and I was telling this story to the guy, right? I told it in a much shorter way, but I said, oh, I was just doing some scratch off tickets with my sister. And I was like, man, I lost. And she was like, you missed half the letters. I was trying to talk while I did the ticket and I missed like 90% of the letters. She's like, didn't you get an A? There's like 5 here that you didn't scratch off. I was literally losing it. I was like, I just did a scratch off with my sister and I missed like half the letters. She had to go back and get them for me. I'm just exhausted. So he tells me the total for the order and it's like this grocery store is too expensive. It was ridiculous. For the little 3 bags of groceries that I could carry back to my apartment, it was $90. Tell me why I gave him the cash for it and he handed me back $30. How did I get it so wrong? He handed me back $30. I was like, oh, I can't count. Okay, cool. What? I was giving him $30 too much? Well, oh, Taya, it was bad. I was like, okay. And he was like, you know what? He's like, today is done. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. There was something else that I did also that was like weird. I can't remember. There was a third thing that happened like while first it was the saran wrap, then it was something else, and then it was me putting way too much cash in his hand. It was crazy. He did. Honestly, I was like, I swear I'm not on drugs. Like I felt like I needed to clarify. I didn't, but I was like, maybe I should just like tell him like I'm completely sober. I'm just exhausted. I was just overwhelmed. Delirious from the moving, and I definitely have turned into an old lady. Jess and I joke though when we're doing our little scratch offs. We like joke about how it's like trashy or whatever. I'll say something like I'll see a word that I have there, and then I'll sometimes like just say something random, and then I'll think that's like to say this while doing a scratch off ticket. Or like if we're drinking our energy drinks and I have to burp, I'm like, did I just burp while doing a scratch off ticket? That's new. That feels new. I blame the heat for my recent brain farts. My God, I was literally, and then so I walked back home. Oh yeah, dropping my list was stupid because, oh yeah, okay, so dropping my list was stupid because when I left the apartment with Jess, and Jess was like, we were walking and she was going to go back to her place and I was going to go to the grocery store. And she called the elevator and I was just still locking the apartment door. And I was like, oh, I forgot my list, but the elevator had already arrived. So I was like running back to the apartment, unlock the door, grab the list off the fridge. So like I had already made the list chaotic because she was holding the door and it was like starting to close and I was just running back. Wait, hold the elevator. This is important. I need to remember everything. Forget it. Forgot. Done. Today I'm having a freaking bath. Jess gave me, okay. I need to go and get this. I need to share with you my bath accoutrement if I can. Goldie stream tomorrow. Yes, Wendy. Goldie stream tomorrow. We will be doing something Animal Crossing 100%. Thank you so much for being here, Wendy. I'm glad you like the natural light. It's probably not going to be very much more clean tomorrow. I was writing a shopping list and knew we needed a washing machine cleaner called Calgon, but instead I said Colgate, which is toothpaste. One time I was actually so delirious. One time I wrote down aluminum-free deodorant and I came home with aluminum foil. Literally the opposite of aluminum-free. I bought aluminum foil. Completely different. I think tomorrow stream is going to be at 11:30 a.m. usual time. Yeah. So excited to have Goldie stream tomorrow. I can join on this time because I don't have work. Yes, let's go. Week of vacation. That is so exciting. The kids in the hallway are going crazy. Let me just check. I'm really shocked. I'm really shocked that he's not going crazy because they're organizing stuff in the hallway right now. Can you hear that? I'll probably watch later then. I'm West Coast and that's too early for my night gremlin self. Can you hear that? It's so loud. Anyways, actually I won't share my bath accoutrement, but Jess had this nice like metal rack that goes across the bathtub that you can like put a candle on or whatever, your little drinks and stuff. You can't hear it? Oh good. I hear beeping. Okay, that probably is from out there. I can't even honestly hear it 100% because I have headphones on, so yeah. Anyways, then I also have I need to have a bath. Jess also had a plug for the bath. I almost got one and she was like, I don't buy one. I have extras. I have so many extras. I'll give you one. And then I have my bath pillow and my thing that I put over top of the drain, the overflow, so that I can make the bath super high. I love. Anyways, I found my salts. I found my bath soap when I was doing the pack. I found some lavender bath soap, and I have like a melatonin. You know what? I will. You know what? I want to. Let's just 1 second. I just realized that I might disturb Pilot and figure out all this stuff, but this is the bath thing that she got. She is not a bath person, so she got this for herself and she was like, I never freaking use it. So I'm very excited. Like, imagine, okay? Candle probably right in this one. All of my soaps, all of my scrubs, hair mask, etc., and so on. Ow, I just hit myself in the headphones. I have one of those. I'm so excited. I've never had one before. One of these bath caddies. Eee, it feels so fancy. A sheet mask. Yes. I think I have a Lush bath bomb in the cabinet and a sheet mask I haven't used. You've inspired me. Oh my gosh, Goldie self-care time. If you are a bath person, I need to set this down somewhere more stable. If you're a bath person, these are my recommendations. I know it's a little bit gungy on the edges, but bath pillow, this is stunning. It's got suction cups. You put it on the back of the bathtub and it gives a little rest for your head. And it is so comfy. And it has a hook on the side so I can hang it up after it's done and it doesn't get moldy. Although I do need to clean this one because it got a little gungy on the bottom, because that's where it always drips from. Anyways, I love it. I've had that for years already. I do love that. This is my other, if you're a bath person, you have to get one of these. This is the stopper. It looks kind of gungy. I gotta clean this too. I've had it for years, but it has like a little thing so you can still have an overflow. but you can suction. I may have one on my Amazon list. I had these two things. I bought these two things at the same time, and I was like, I am gonna bath so hard. I'm gonna bath so hard. I do like the amount of daylight we're getting now. I know, I love this time of year for the daylight, but it is heckin' hot. Anyways, get one of these so you can fill up your bathtub way higher than usual. What kind of... I have a shea butter and almond oil. All the bottles all messed up. I have a Dr. Teal's. Jackie, hello! Kind of off topic, but why do we need self-care masks for everything? I don't need a whole lot of stuff. Yes. I like those little under eye ones. Those ones are super hydrating. How are you doing, Jackie? That's the stuff. Shea butter and almond oil. It smells delicious. Do you like bath bombs or scents like lavender in a bath? I love scents. I don't like bath bombs because I feel like they don't add a lot of foam. I like a bath foam, like. And I also have some Dr. Teal's hemp seed oil Epsom salts. This one is excellent. This one is Epsilent. I'm just excited. I'm excited to have a bath tonight. And then I also have a bunch of foot stuff. This stuff, if you're in Canada, you need to get into this. You need to get into soaking crystals. Tea tree, can you focus? These are for a foot bath, and they are delicious. They are delicious? They're not delicious. They're just very relaxing. Oh my god, I have 2 in there? And they're not expensive either, which I like. Love it. Looks like dog food. I literally thought you were pulling out dog food. Anyways, I have my little bag of shower goodies, and I'm excited to get into it. I also love the shea butter Epsom salt. Yes, I think I bought them together. There is another, the one that I love the most from that Dr. Teal's is they have like a nighttime bath mix that's like a foam, bath foam. Cute shirt, lady. Thank you. I need to sneeze. Ugh. It's gone. It came and went. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head out, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I am excited to continue streaming from this new location. Look into the light. It's gone now. It disappeared. Went full circle. Elfo, thank you so much for being here. I'm just so excited for this new chapter. And the new background, like just the new vibes, the new energy, and, you know, hopefully I get some solid sleep after having a good soak in a bath tonight, because that's, I think, what I need. My legs are so sore, they feel like jumpy. But yeah, I'll see Goldie Branches tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. Mandy, thank you for being here. Alpha, Jackie, Janie, Eddie, King Note, Laura Megan, Jackie. There's a Jackie already. Zoe, thank you so much for being here. As no biggie. Yes, I'm just really gonna do some serious self-care today and take off all of this makeup. I need a nap. Okie dokie. Bye everybody. Bye. See you later.